Okay. Hello. It is Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve.
Do you hear the music in the background? I wish I could play a little Christmas tune.
Oh, that sounds
not really
Christmassy.
Christmassy I am with Aindreas
That's right.
O'Donnell,
You got it.
double N, double L,
That's it.
the owner of the new Old Trax, New Marys. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to close the window, so hang on. It's a beautiful day. I'm sweating, everybody. So. Well, it's kind of really rainy.
It's poured last night, that's for sure.
Okay. Clapboard. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Christmas Eve 2025.
Christmas Eve.
So my first question is like, where are you from and how did this all happen? Just tell me the story, because this is for the neighborhood,
Yes.
you know?
So I'm originally from Ireland.
Yeah.
And we, my partners
What
worked...
part of Ireland?
I'm from County Donegal.
Okay.
Yeah, and Maria, one of the business partners, she's from Limerick.
Ah,
And then Connor is from San Francisco, born in Daly City. So he's
okay.
a local boy.
Which is her husband.
Her husband.
Okay, because I thought Connor was your partner.
No.
We're just clearing this all up because it's really confusing.
That's all right. Two married couples. One straight couple, one gay couple. So
Perfect.
me and my husband Todd's from Georgia, just an hour outside Atlanta,
Okay.
so southern boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
me and Connor and Maria worked downtown Johnny Foley's near Union Square for 15 years.
I didn't know
together.
that.
Yeah, we were bartender servers there. So we know each other over 20 years. So yeah, so.
How did the idea come up though? Like what was the, you know what I mean? So you've known these people sorry, I'm still sweating.
No.
So you've known these people forever.
Yeah.
Bartending and all
Yeah.
that. And then you're like, hey, let's just open a gay bar in the Haight.
Well, it was always a dream of mine, and it was a dream of Connor's, and it became a pipe dream. It was something like, it would love to happen, but it was.
Well, I mean,
we didn't see
it. It takes money. It takes.
But we went in different careers. Connor's in, his career in pipe fitting, and I was trying to get into nursing, so I was going that direction, and I did everything for it, and then it came to the conclusion my heart is not in it, and I was like, right, I wanted to.
You mean
I want to go stay in the bar.
You mean full on nursing?
Full on nursing
in a hospital every day.
Yeah. That was it. I was in nursing college when I was like 19.
Oh, that's
flunked
fucking
out,
beautiful.
and then I thought I'd go back to it, and so my heart wasn't in it, and it was what
Isn't bartending a bit like nursing?
Oh yeah, no, all nurses say that. Except you're handing out drugs instead of alcohol. So yeah, I'm managing people.
Maybe changing their pants too once in a while. Wow, that's really a beautiful art from nursing to. I mean, it's interesting.
But this is where my heart was, and I was like, okay, this is what I want to do, and I was always steering away from it, and I thought no. And then I get a call from Connor and Maria, and saying that this was available. Would I be interested? And I was like, I came to the conclusion just about 6 months ago. This is what I want. And I was like, yeah, this sounds
And do you
great.
live in the city? Probably?
Yeah. I've lived here 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What neighborhood?
Right now I'm in Hunters Point.
Okay.
I've lived on Lower Haight, Presidio, Castro, Noy Valley, Mission.
We should mention our friend Liam. Hello, Liam.
Hi, Liam.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas, Liam.
See you in 2026. So Liam, I'm sure you probably met him at
Danny Coyles.
Danny Coyles down in Lower Haight. Danny
Yeah.
Coyles, thank you very much. This is
Yeah.
where I interviewed the B guy.
No,
The B guy,
Jeff. I know Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff. He's been in the magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another, Haight Street haunt.
Uh-huh.
So how do you like being here, like in the neighborhood? Is it what's the, I mean, you're not in Union Square anymore. It's a whole different ballgame.
No. Well, I worked in Danny Coyles for a couple of years.
Oh,
too,
you did?
So, yeah. And I lived in Lower Haight for a long time ago. And we used to run around here when we were back in the day when it was Martin Max and places like that. But no, I'm loving the neighborhood. Yeah. No, everybody's been great. Going into a bar where it was 40 years as Trax, we were expecting pushback or who are these people? What do they want? But everybody's been great. Everyone, all the different businesses. We've built relationships with them, like Amal's and Flippin' Burgers and all the stores around and the other bars.
Culture Museum and the
Culture
O'Reillys
Museum,
and Club Deluxe. Shout out to those boys about to open.
Green Heron, we met with them.
Yeah.
They're nice guys, So we love that. There's a little resurgence coming back to Upper Haight.
It really is. Now I lived on the corner in '82. I'm aging myself, but I lived on that corner of Haight and Ashbury in '82. Went to SF State for a journalism degree, and said fuck the hippie shit and moved to New York for 8 years. But I came back. I've done a complete full circle.
All right.
And right now, this is a resurgence. This is like. The only thing missing is the music, which now why I'm so excited for Club Deluxe. I mean, we need to be open later than like. Well, you're open late, but I mean, like where there's more than just a bar. Right? I think there needs to be a destination as far as music.
Absolutely.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so I wanted to ask, does it feel a bit like an Irish little, nook? Does it feel community like that? I've never been to Ireland. I'm coming Ireland. No,
it's
I don't
more
know.
a neighborhood bar, I guess you can get this anywhere. It doesn't have to be Irish. It can be any city, any town, and small town, big city. Everyone has their place they can just walk down to, just down the road or whatever. So that's what we wanted. We wanted to keep it, that neighborhood feel, and we wanted a little makeover, not change it too much, and luckily I think that's what we did, and that's what the feedback we've getting from people. So when people come in and say like, "Oh, this still looks the same, but it's good, a little better," so like that's what
we just had that horrible power outage.
Yes,
and I was doing a little walk around because I couldn't go home and work on my computer because guess what? It didn't turn on. Because there was no power. So I did a little thing. I'm like, you were the very first place I walked into. You were saying, who stays open when there's no power? And of course, there's Mary's with candles going, music going.
50 candles.
And it was Jake was bartending. God bless Jake. We love you, Jake. And a good friend of mine was in there having a cocktail, and I had a mimosa. And it was really... It was crowded. And this is like, dark. O'clock. But it was like 5:30 maybe. And it really felt really nice in there.
It was really cozy. It actually, we had a good night. The power stayed off till 9:30 or so.
You're like, damn it.
I know, when it kept back on, we were all,
it's like catching yourself on FaceTime. Like, oh, shit.
Exactly. Coming out of the movies during the daytime. Somebody came along with a portable speaker, so we hooked up. We had the music. Somebody else had a little backup generator thing, so we had the Christmas lights, and we knocked it out, kept it going.
I think that's
had cash only, and you got to make the most of it.
That's really kind of the beauty. Having been here for so long, it's I feel like people really do pull together here, and. I don't know if that happens a lot. I mean, I'm sure it happens in communities all over the world, but it's a very special thing.
Yeah. Everybody will remember that night. Remember the night. Blacked out.
It was good. Now, okay. I was going to ask about like, I don't know why this is freeform, but like the street kids. Like that's part of the thing. Like moving in here. They protect the neighborhood, in my estimation. A lot of the times, they get rid of the people that are doing the bad drugs. I just wanted to have your reaction or anything you want to say to the kids. Or I call them kids. Some of them are older than me. But I mean, that's part of the culture here. How do you feel about it? I mean,
as you say, it's part of the culture. They've always been here in their spots. But since we moved in here, I've never had any trouble, any bother. You can walk past them; they're doing their, their music or selling their art, or they have their little community. No, we've had like no problems with them. So they have no problems with me. I don't have any problems with them. It's part of Haight Street.
It is. It really, really is. It's about being accepted no matter what. And there are some rich people clearly around here. I mean, you can't, some of them. All right, so let's jump off of that. And do you have a specialty cocktail at Mary's?
Bloody Mary at Mary's. You have to.
I didn't even think of that. Let's go.
So we do Bye. We do like our homemade mix. So we mix it from
and then
scratch,
you put all, like, the beans
and then all the and pickle and olives and. Yeah, lots of love.
Oh.
Yeah. And we'll make whatever you want. As if we have.
And I
so
noticed
we
the
can't
prices are
decide.
pretty fair.
We try to
Like
keep
mimosa
them,
was
yeah,
$8.
Yeah, we
which
tried
is
to.
pretty damn fair.
Yeah, we tried to keep them, down. Obviously, we can't compete with some of the cheaper places, but we have a good balance. You can get a $4 bottle of Miller High Life. Yeah. We've got a $5 draft on beer, and then we have a $14-15 cocktail.
Yeah.
Or,
And are you're open every single day?
Every day. We close tomorrow, Christmas Day.
Yes.
We close Thanksgiving Day, and then every other day we close. We open 12 till 2 a.m. and Saturday, Sunday we open at 11, just a little earlier.
Okay, good to know.
Get
Come
those
check
Bloody
these
Marys.
people out. Yeah, I might be over there after we finish this before I go see the family. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, let's clarify again. So the Connor and Mary.
Connor and Maria.
Maria.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have Mary written down. Bloody Mary, Bloody Maria. You should call it a Bloody Maria.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tequila.
But the bar is named after your mother.
After my mum, yes.
That's where I got my mum. Okay, so can you tell me a bit of that story? It's so cute.
So my mum, she passed away almost 4 years ago next month.
Hanging out with my mum.
Cancer.
She died when I was 17. So
God, I can't imagine.
They're having a martini or something. Or Manhattan, probably. Anyway.
She was, I'm one of 12. She was like a super mom. So
you're one of 12?
Yeah, she was something else. So yeah, we were coming up with a name. We weren't married to the name Trax. We wanted to have a fresh look, fresh name. And I threw out the name Mary's to Connor and Maria, and they were like, they liked it. So I'll always be forever grateful for that, to have that. And it's an old playful name for the gays.
I didn't know that. I was going to say, I was doing my homework.
How did you not know that?
I was doing I know, I'm from here. I've just never heard the Mary thing.
Hey, Mary. Yeah. So, it's the double connotation of that there. So, yeah. So we have, drag bingo on a Wednesday.
Okay.
And if you get close to the bingo, you're somebody you call out, "Hey, Mary." So that's a little thing.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
And are you still going to have the drag shows? Is that
drag show? I already had one.
You did?
We had it last month. So it's the same drag performer, Casey.
Casey, shout out to he was in the magazine. Casey, we love you, Trujillo.
Yeah, so we have that once a month. The first one went down great. I was out of town and missed it, so I seen the videos, and Maria said and Connor said it was like great turnout. People loved it, good feedback, and so we got
wonderful.
that show once a month. We're going to have the drag bingo every second Wednesday.
Okay.
So you have a drag performer doing that, and she does a performance halfway through the bingo, and it's a lot of fun.
Gotta shake up the bingo a little bit.
Yeah. Little spot prizes. You could win a shirt. Have a Mary's Christmas. This is our Christmas shirt. And we got
I'll
other
float that
ones
in
too.
the video. I can float in the shirt.
Yeah.
You sell them there?
We sell them.
How much are they?
$25.
$25.
And we got
people?
hoodies for $50. $50.
Ooh, hoodies.
And then we got different versions, black and white ones, and then we got the pride color one as well.
I love it.
Yeah.
I adore it.
Yeah. So you can win one of those. There's spot prizes, some booze, these gift certificates for, and it's great fun.
Yay,
it's great
guys.
fun. So
That's
we
so
want
awesome.
to bring a bit of drag back to the Haight.
It was a big part of the Haight.
Yeah.
People that sort of get skipped over. In fact, I was speaking to my friend Seth Eisen, who does this Walk With Me tour, and it's about a lot of the bars that were here that were gay.
Yeah.
There was a whole black contingent. There was a gay contingent. It wasn't just the hippies. I think it's really important for people to realize that it wasn't just this, hippie thing, which is great too. I'm sure there's gay hippies too, It all black, gay, hippie.
We're everywhere.
What would you like to see? Because we already talked about...
Oh, we're also doing
go
the RuPaul's Drag Race starting January 2nd too. We're doing a...
What is it?
It's RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh my God, people, she doesn't know.
Sorry, I know who RuPaul is.
It's a
I'm
drag
too
race.
busy doing this shit.
On every
I'm busy.
Friday. It's a competition show.
Okay.
All drag queens from all over the country perform. So we're doing a viewing party there.
Oh, a viewing party. Okay.
Nitrate Oxide is going to be doing it. And so that's...
Outside?
Yeah,
what did you say about outside?
Nitrate Oxide is the performer, the drag performer's name. Okay. So she'll be doing the viewing party, hosting it. And,
okay.
I thought
you said you were saying you're going to be doing nitrous oxide. It's the Irish accent sometimes. Like maybe it's the hat. I can't.
Yeah, that's a combo of the hat and the accent.
Nitrous oxide is going to be the host. It's
the
viewing party
every Friday starting January 2nd. Yeah, free cover.
Every Friday.
Every Friday night.
Every Friday.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Oh, I'm going to come to that.
Yeah, come on.
So I mentioned the Deluxe is opening, which is really exciting for me. Music is
we
everything
can't
to me.
wait.
Music saved
Yeah.
my first concert was the Sex Pistols
Sex Pistols.
when I was 15
Mine was the Prodigy.
at Winterland here in the city. So music really did. My mom was, all that whole thing. Music really is sort of my religion if
Yeah.
you're going to have a religion.
Yeah.
And music is so important. But what else would you like to see in the neighborhood as far as art, or is there, is what my call is? I'll start first.
Yeah.
We need a cobbler,
A cobbler.
shoe guy.
Wasn't expecting that.
We used to have a shoe guy.
Oh, right.
Carlos.
All right.
I forget what's in there now. I want to say maybe it's the photo booth, but we need a cobbler. You got to have your shoes fixed once in a while. I kind of putting you on the spot, but
I think during the day it can be a little quieter too, and in the bar. So I think more street performers.
okay.
Outside, I'd say more music.
Yeah.
Would be nice to have. I know during the day they had some performers there in the corner.
Yeah.
If we could get something every weekend or
Kind of a regular thing. Yeah.
or one of the I think the street parties that are on Valencia and
Yeah,
downtown.
exactly.
Let's get that going on Haight Street for once a week every Thursday or whatever.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like 4 to 8 or something.
Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
yeah.
I mean, even like Cyril at Mad Dog,
Uh-huh.
he could have somebody out there just
Yeah.
doing a little thing from 4
Yeah.
to like 5 to 8 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. We had
Have a rhythm to it.
we had one guy just in like acoustic guitar doing old
Yeah.
rock tunes,
Yeah.
and that was during the Merchants.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
That was called. Oh, geez, I'm gonna forget what that was
the
called.
Merchant Walk. Or
Merchant Walk.
Merchant.
Well, Robert Emmons. Shout out to Robert Emmons, who owns the store downstairs. He's the president or the head of the.
Oh, yeah.
He's a doll. He's
Yeah,
a doll.
yeah,
He
I'm-
really
yeah, he's a lovely
cares.
guy,
He
yeah.
really cares about the neighborhood. Yeah, you met him here at the,
Yeah.
the meeting. Okay, so what would you like to see happen? Oh, no, not what would you like to see. What are your hopes for 2026? This being on the precipice of the new year coming up. We've had kind of a weird year, haven't we?
Well, it was.
Well, you guys showed up. That was a good thing.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a crazy year. We were me and my husband were living in Palm Springs this time last year, so we'd moved back in March. So we had the big move, and then we bought this place, and we got the keys June 1st. So renovating for a few months, getting the place open. It's been a roller coaster, but it's been great.
Wow, you lived in Palm Springs
Yeah.
for how long?
Almost 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does he do for work?
He works for the city and county of San Francisco, and Zuckerberg Hospital doing IT.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you bought the house. I forgot you. Oh, in Hunters Point.
Oh, we didn't buy a house.
Oh, I thought you said you bought a house.
No, we were renting. No.
See, it's the Irish accent. I thought you said you bought a house.
No.
We need a little sign language. So I'll have to have
those
captions.
subtitles. Yeah.
Well,
It's all right. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I bet.
I might mumble a little too.
Well, so do I. But
What was it?
I said, okay. Well, okay. It's 2026.
So we hope
yeah,
the bar just
2026,
keeps going and builds up. We're only there like 4 months, and so far so good. So we hope the momentum keeps going. People keep hearing about us, and we get.
It's just heartwarming. It really is, because you guys genuinely care.
Oh yeah.
You
I think people were afraid it was a couple of tech guys or somebody fucking you guys coming in to take over, and they were afraid that it could be, but
That's exactly.
I think people were happy that we were local, we're bartenders, we love what we do, so, and we want to keep this going. It was 40 years as Trax. It was 40 years as the question mark before that.
It was what?
For the question mark?
Oh, I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
No, because I used to go to the I-Beam in the early 80s. It probably was.
Yeah, it opened in 1939 as a question mark cocktail bar and lounge. So we hope to be there now for another 40 years.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It was a florist back in 1910.
Oh, this is so fascinating.
Yeah, yeah.
See? We want to know these things.
Stan Fluoride sent us. You know Stan?
Yeah, I know Stan.
Yeah, sure, he knows
Yeah.
everything about neighborhood. So he sent us a map from like when it was a park floral company
I need
back
to
in
get him up
1910.
here.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm surprised you didn't have him. So it was him that gave us the go ahead. Oh, we didn't talk about the Janus either.
The what?
The Janus, the bathroom.
The Janus. Oh,
Yeah.
I took pictures in there.
Yes.
You call it the Janus.
We called it the Janus. Yeah,
It's
'cause
gorgeous.
we found the signature behind the wall. So it was Stan.
Wait. Start that over.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
when
Enunciate. Janus Joplin. That's just Joplin.
When we were retiling the bathroom, we took down the wall, and
Yeah.
behind there was the old wall from when it was the question mark.
Yeah.
So there was all this graffiti from like the late 70s.
Yeah.
And at the very bottom was her signature. So we thought, we'll keep this. You never know.
Oh shit.
It probably is.
Well, she died in 70, so
70. Yeah. Well, the bar was there up through the 60s and 70s. We know she drank there because she lived around the corner.
well, she
Yeah,
lived
yeah.
all over. She's
all over
landed,
the place.
she's
Yeah,
all, well,
But we know she used to go in there.
Janice, we
So,
love you.
Love you, Janice.
Yay.
So it was Stan that sent it off to the fan club, which is ran by her family. And they said, "Yeah, looks like it," and it's similar to her old signature too on her driving license.
I'll
So
float
that's
in.
why we ran. That's how we changed the bathroom to
It's
the Janus.
gorgeous, you
Yes.
guys. It's nothing but Janice pictures everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous compared to what it used to be, too. God bless the old tracks, but it was a little bit, whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't know where you were, but you know. All right, so gosh, let's see, where else can we go? Because this is really important. Because I want people to walk into to the bar and be like, Andreas, I saw you on Haight Street Voice Radio, right? Blah blah blah. I saw you in the magazine.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. It's because people. I think there's a lot of people. Even if you don't drink, you can go in there and have a fucking
Yeah,
Virgin.
we have lots of-
Virgin Maria.
We have
Mary.
phony Negronis and three
just-
different any alcohol.
I mean, I think there's a contingency in the world that it's hard to go out. I mean, I'm very vivacious, clearly, and I talk to people and stuff, but I'm shy at heart. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if people know that there's people that are just as shy, or go in there and you don't have to be scared, or it's just the welcoming thing is just really important. People recognize that's not us and them. It's like all of us are just like, what the fuck are we doing?
Absolutely.
We really don't know what we're doing.
Yeah,
we
I
do
know.
kind of. I mean, do you know what you're doing?
Day by day, just.
I mean, he did cancel. He can't.
I couldn't talk on Monday. It was after the blackout on Saturday, screaming over the bar.
Oh, right.
Cash only. No, we don't take cards. Or Apple Pay. Cash only.
Yeah.
So by Monday, I just.
Did you guys do well? I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, we had a good night.
It's
yeah.
funny because a lot of the
Yeah.
shops
Good
even
nights.
were like, people were so
Yeah.
nice. They went
Yeah,
back.
we had a little fundraiser thing for Connor Maria's old school. So we've had a few of those for fundraisers. We had so one of the old bartenders, Jeff, it was a remembrance thing.
Okay.
From
Celebration
of life.
Yeah.
That's the word I was
I was
looking
like, where are you
for. I
going?
was like,
Where did
what?
Andreas go? He's not.
Where's the word?
He
I
lost
was
his
looking
voice
for?
again.
Lost my voice at the Haight
Lost
Street
me.
Boys. Just
It's
called
the
it.
Haight Street Mutes.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's
There it is.
So
Yeah.
we've had a few of those.
Now this is completely freeform because I'm just thinking I'm the baby of 4,
4.
but 12 is 3 times as many.
It's crazy. It's
Where do you
crazy.
fall in the line?
I'm third oldest.
Third
Yeah,
oldest.
3 is a magic number.
That's my favorite number.
Yeah, me too.
I was born March 27th, so March is the 3rd month.
Ah,
Yeah, so I like that number 3.
yeah,
It's
third.
a good number.
Well, the house I grew up in was number 3.
Ah.
I got married in March. Yeah.
It's good.
Moved to San Francisco in March.
There you go.
Moved to America in March. So I could go on and on.
I love it.
Yeah,
I was born in March. That's how amazing it is.
I was born in August. Nothing to do.
Oh, that's right. You're
nothing to
Are
do
you a
with
Leo?
three. Yeah.
Aries. Fire. We're
I
fire.
have no idea what that means.
Well, Leos are good.
Oh yeah,
Leos
we're
are good. August
compatible,
what?
are we?
August what?
6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right near Jerry Garcia. He was born
that's
August 1st.
That's right.
Jerry, you know who Jerry Garcia
I've
is.
never heard of him. No. Is it?
Oh, you better brush up on your history there, my lad.
Of course.
Oh. Okay, so again, this is the closing thing. I always say Haight Street Voice is hyper local with a global perspective. Mm-hmm. So it's about this community and the history, but it's also facing forward and where we're taking the essence of what the 60s were. And communities everywhere. What would you like to say to the Haight community and communities everywhere?
Just come together and, there's a whole thing about, people being online, and after the pandemic, people can't, compare with each other and get along and whatever. But at the end of the day, people need interaction with other people, no matter.
We're social creatures.
We're social creatures.
We really are.
Yeah, like that. So, whether it's a bar or a coffee shop or anywhere in Haight Street, there's always a space to go in and meet up and
just say hello to.
And just say hello and just
it's easy.
Go for a drink, go for coffee, go for a drink at Mary's.
Ding, 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 ding. Tip your bartenders, people. All right. Well, here's the closing. Oh, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Come check out this guy. Here we go.
Come check it out. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Did you feel good about it?
Yeah, I was actually.
Anything else you wanted to think about?
No, probably will be when I leave.